I love pugs, even though they're like fucking awful. Like they're just, those dogs are horribly genetically mutated, but I love them so much. Stupid little fucking faces. My favorite is when they like come up to you and they're just like, oh, look at you, you're so fucking stupid and ugly. Come here. Waiting. Let me know if we have audio delay. I have a feeling we will, unfortunately.
Ash, show me what you can do.
You got it.
Any of y'all gonna actually attack him or just me? Jesus, that was awful. I'm just gonna reset this. Yeah, no, I get you on that, Tyus, and that like that's the important thing though, is it's up to you to prevent yourself from falling into that trap. You know? And for me, certain things like really aren't that political because it shouldn't be a question of politicality. Like for me, should the gays have rights is not a political, it's not a political question to me. It's, well, are you a good person or are you a piece of shit? You know? Based on your beliefs. Like, I'm not going to take life advice from someone that lives in a country where women aren't allowed to drive and gays are regularly thrown off of buildings. I'm not going to listen to their fucking bullshit. Yo, congrats. Yeah, Alfina is going to be joining us on the skytech.exe stream team. So maybe we'll have to do like an informal collaboration. Hey, sorry about last night. Just the internet just was gone from like half the country. What's up, Ashy? Ayo? Cool. What, you'll have to let me know, what's going on then.
Fucking thing sucks.
Yeah, I know. It really sucked. Because, like, we were, like, right at the end. I was literally giving the last piece of evidence, so... Spectrum gave you a free upgrade? What, they actually gave you internet? Nah, I'll just finish it next time. We'll have to power through it, because unfortunately after the episode, there's generally like 30 minutes of wrap-up.
You are skilled, to be sure.
I don't think it'll happen, Killjoy. Like, that's the thing. They can try, but who's going to actually enforce it? And I mean, that's where we're at as a point. Ayo, that's fucking fabulous, Doc. That's good news. Also, Ken Paxton can literally suck my entire ass. Just all of it. I want him to know that personally. Dear Ken Paxton, you can suck my ass. Just all of it, bro. Not you, Ondor. That's fucking weird. I would also at this point like to remind everyone that I am, in fact, smarter, more attractive, and more intelligent than Ken Paxton. And that is really not open for debate. You really think cops want to go into other people's house and try and catch them fucking? You mean Texas, the place where you can just shoot people if they come on your property unannounced?
Let's go.
Let's dive right in then.
Up ahead. Come on, follow me.
Oh, I do. I just also understand a lot of things that are going on.
Let's take it down.
Louisiana actually blocked some stuff from the Supreme Court decision already. Louisiana, of all places. It might happen eventually, but given the politicization of it, it wouldn't surprise me if Beto somehow wins in Texas, and that just kind of starts a bit of regressionary period where they just kind of write a bunch of legislature to pass through and executive orders that kind of just undo the past couple of years of progress, quote unquote progress, as they would call it. But no, trust me, I know quite evil people.
Have to get through those flames.
I am not unaware of the things that go on around me.
Let's go.
Oops.
Be a breeze.
Ash, show me what you can do.
That worked out beautifully. Anyway, y'all should go follow Dr. Swellman and toss him a subscription on YouTube. That man's fucking wonderful.
Should be fine here.
What should we do now? Treasure ahead.
Thanks, Alfina.
Enemy
Yeah,
spot.
you'll have to let me know the down and dirty deets. I'm excited.
I hate bats.
Yeah. You just slide into my DMs. I'll get back according. I mean, that's the thing. Like, using an age is just... I think maybe run for public office. Voting, I think that's too important of a right to strip away from people. Because, like, my dad's over 65, and he hangs out in Twitch chat and doesn't have cable and does, you know, is still very much with it.
Giving up already? Come on, let's tear out the roots. Finally a break.
See, there he is.
This'll take us straight to the tower.
My dad's still mentally competent enough to vote, and he's smart enough to know that running for public office is a fucking joke. Yeah, voting, in my opinion, is actually like one of the most inalienable rights. Everyone should have the ability to vote.
Now then.
What should we do now?
Egg salad, Phillies, and Braves. I mean, it may fall under the same category of... It may fall under the category of, like, you know, how, like, the state can take away your driver's license if you're, like, you know, obviously a danger to the road, but, like, you should obviously have to able to pass some basic competency test.
Darkness is so thick I can taste it. This is it. No doubt.
Oh, I am a cat boy on the internet, Alucard. I don't know if you got a chance to watch that video I sent you, Dad, but it was very interesting. Like, I learned a crap ton about some of the newer umpires in the league, and I'm really freaking impressed. No, they do not. Felons don't get the right to vote, unfortunately.
Did you see that? There's a person under there? So this is what darkness does to you. Keep the lie. You need answers.
Now we're talking.
Don't forget, America has like the highest prison population, and most of them are forced to work at well below state minimums. Felony. If you are a felon, yes, you lose the right to vote and to own a firearm ever. I mean, I think you can get it back, but it's a lot of money and lawyers and expungements and blah, 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 blah. I would love to leave the country. Germany's looking pretty cool. Yeah, September 1st is a very quick turnaround time from smashing a thumb. So it must not, like, I'm sure it's a bad break, but it must be, like, repairable, splintable, or whatever. Well, that's because the current criminal justice system, Doc, doesn't focus on rehabilitation. And if you're not actually rehabilitating anyone, you're just turning them into recidivists. Because what you're doing is you're placing a bunch of people that have trouble living in society in the same place where they can basically just talk shop basic, you know? Nordic countries aren't bad. It's just, I feel like I wouldn't fit in there very well. Just being American, and especially from the East Coast, it's like my concept of personal space just does not mesh well with theirs. There are a bunch of private prisons. They make a lot of money. Which is why they will likely not go anywhere. Also, I don't know if there's enough room for me to go to Finland. Valtteri Bottas's ass takes up quite a large percentage of the country. No, that's normal. You can literally just Google photos of Norwegian bus stops and, like, look at how far apart everyone's standing. The other thing is I can't just move to a country without employment, unfortunately. And that really sucks. Hey, what's up, friends? Yeah, sometimes things get a little bit weird. Are you two Formula One fans by chance? Y'all don't know Between Two Gays. They're fellow Capcom creators. Highly recommend checking them out. They're absolutely adorable. Is this the cave the kid was talking about? Like in the incredibly too adorable way.
Let's head in. Damn webs.
I would absolutely love it.
Something's off here.
Oh.
Wrong. Yeah.
I do love me a honey badger.
Weird.
With his incredibly big face.
I've had that feeling before.
Yeah, I've been getting a lot of the community in here, like, into racing a little bit and hanging out and watching races.
Focus on what's ahead.
Yeah, that should be pretty neato.
Those the pirates?
Be careful. They aren't known for them.
I'm just very interested with where this season seems to be turning. Personally, I'm also enjoying the fact that I made a pretty astute call. So at least as it appears so far this year. After practice, like the final testing sessions, I was like, Mercedes isn't going to win it this year. But something tells me the reliability will give them at least something decent. And lo and behold, they are the only manufacturer so far that I don't think has a retirement.
Ash, show me
This will be rough.
I'll make it regret facing us.
Ooh, good damage roll early, 1224. It's been very weird. And don't get me wrong, I think George Russell's obviously doing a great job. I didn't expect him to be so markedly consistent.
Didn't care for their kitty.
Like, I know that's become the joke of the Formula One kind of universe now, but just fucking consistent. Yeah, no, I get
think
that.
I've ever seen you so
Imp should be off this weekend, so we'll probably be able to watch Silverstone. I don't think I have anything weird with my schedule, so we'll be in there. One sec. This is the tricky, annoying menu.
Should be fine here. I could keep going. Time for a
We
change.
got company.
Took a little bit too long for my liking, but I was more focused on where I was going.
The webs are everywhere.
1-6, we're actually up a level early.
Let's nip this thing in the bud, Jack.
Got stun locked. Weird. It's honestly been really fun though this year with Formula One. And you know, the current really? The current controversies aside, it's been very interesting to watch. And kind of seeing how teams have been developing and handling it. I just grow very weary of a lot of shit, though. If I have to listen to Kristen Horner talk anymore, I'm just kind of gonna fucking McLose it.
Because we're headed right back into the thick of it.
But I think next year is gonna be really, really good. I don't think he's as bad as like really Netflix portrays him. And like I've been watching Formula One for about 2 decades now. And I gotta tell you, there are worse and shittier people that have managed teams and been in the spotlight. Like, I don't know if y'all were ever experienced Flavio Briatore. That dude was a fucking trip and was like banned from Formula One for life, basically. NASCAR's gotten really cool, by the way. If you haven't checked out NASCAR recently. Hey, what's up, Tachi? Good to see you.
That was quick. Called his lackeys. Let's toss him overboard.
Should do it. Yeah, so Drive to Survive is good because, in my opinion, it does bring a lot of new people into the sport. Yeah, Road America is a fucking great race for NASCAR. But I will tell you that a lot of the drama is very manufactured. You're talking about 20 of, well, minus Nicholas Latifi, 20 of the best drivers on the face of the planet, hands down. These are some of the most talented, well-connected, and peak physical specimen. To insinuate that there is some sort of horrible grudge and rivalry that goes on between any of these, any of these racers is a good bit trumped up. When you're in a club that's that elite and that just exclusive, you're not actively rooting against each other. Like, they don't want each other to get hurt. Everyone wants to win, but it's not like...
I bet that's not even the center.
I doubt Lewis Hamilton or Max Verstappen, just go about their day being like, I can't believe we won, fuck, just fuming about this shit like Drive to Survive makes it feel. The other thing that they really don't get into is the long and very troubled history of corruption and cheating within Formula One.
The trick.
Now, there's no way that they're
I bet this
malicious.
place
I
is
mean,
filled
there
with
might be
secret
a
rooms
little bit of an awkward
and hidden
conversation
treasure.
between Max and Lewis in the future. Yo, thanks, Doc. Handing one out to Nightbox? Yo.
Keep your eyes peeled, Jack. It's around here somewhere.
Given what happened today, the FIA spoke out about Nelson Piquet's use of a racial slur against Lewis Hamilton about a year ago. Now, what makes it more troublesome is Max Verstappen's dad, Jos Verstappen, has been convicted multiple times for being a domestic abuser and just a general piece of shit with mildly racist overtones.
Want to be on the receiving end.
What further complicates this is Nelson Piquet has a daughter named Kelly, who happens to be dating Max Verstappen, which makes it all the more troublesome. Would I openly and actively accuse Max Verstappen or Red Bull of anything? No. I think that Max has done very well to be a well-mannered and, you know, is learning to control his temper, but a very decent and probably not shitbag human being despite growing up and living in those circumstances. You know, and I continue to wish him safety and good luck with his championship efforts. Yeah, it's unfortunately a very big mess, and it also comes on the back of a lower classification driver, Jury Vips, being caught online going into a racist and homophobic kind of meltdown. And he was a Red Bull driver, and they officially sacked him today from his seat and all of their driving programs.
Let's go.
So I think slowly but surely things will get better within racing, at least on higher tiers like Formula One. I think the fact that there's a Series W, a women's Formula Racing League, is great. Last week, Zhou became the first Chinese driver to score points in Formula One. And I think there is a little bit of rumor mill circulation, but oh god, I can't remember his name, but he's currently like 5th or 6th in F2 standings. But we might actually get a decent driver from India in Formula One soon as well, which I think will be really, really neat because the past 3 haven't been that great. What up, Roger? I am neither a fan of Karun Shandok nor who was the guy that came before him. They were both very mediocre drivers.
If we can breathe, we can.
Yo, thanks for the raid, Roger. I mean, look, support who you support or whatever, and I'm not here to tell you what to do with your life, but I think the sport itself is trending in the right direction. So we have had quite a few American drivers in the series. I don't know why I did that way. Forgive me. We've actually had at least 2 within the past 20 years, I think. Neither of them did really well, unfortunately. One of them actually got caught up in a massive scandal as well, if I recall the scenario properly.
This is the one.
What they really should be doing is taking a race out of Russia, which they did, and they should be doing Kailami. Kailami needs a little bit of work, but Kailami would be probably the best track that they could do in Africa. And then they have a race on every continent, which is great. You want to be inclusive? There you go. Formula One race on every continent. I'm here for it. Oh, this is awful now. So that's not great, but we'll keep it. I'm trying to remember. I want to say like one of the last American Formula One drivers was probably like Scott Speed or maybe Will Powers. I feel you, Imph. Imph, look, we have someone else to talk about Formula One with. Imp's the one that initially brought me back into Formula One after taking a bit of a break from it. Yeah, money sucks. Fucking hate it. To be honest, things aren't great here, and the OnlyFans is only a few weeks away at this point, to be like super honest. Yeah, if just be careful with him, fellas. He might get you into cricket. I don't know how you feel about cricket. Although T20 is pretty fun. Like I have to admit that T20 is.
So you know where to go.
Not really. It's just a vague sense.
Ah, that was wasted. Oh well. This menu is also really bad.
What's that shining over there?
It is really neat. Like, just the concept of what they do and like how precision those vehicles are is really intriguing to me. Like I've always enjoyed racing in some form. I've partaken in it occasionally.
When unnatural power is fused with the natural world.
I was brought up on NASCAR
It's just something.
and eventually evolved into like GT racing and endurance racing, which I find incredibly fascinating because it's one of the only sports in which you can have a slower vehicle, but with consistent effort, group effort, and a really well-built vehicle, a lot of speed doesn't fucking matter in the.
Treasure ahead.
Oh boy. Monsters. That all you got?
Yeah, they did. They surprised me. That's time lost, but not awful in my opinion.
Ways over. Here we go. Time for a change.
Wait, you're in Afghanistan?
View.
That sounds pretty
There's a
fucking
weird
cool.
feeling I can't shake.
Of course. You've seen what's in the shadows.
Like I said, I'd love to be anywhere than the U.S.
Up ahead. I don't stand a chance.
Better tread carefully.
Let's be the first to welcome these monsters.
Let it get into itself.
Soccer's pretty interesting. I have tried to stay out of it though,
Got a ways to go.
um,
Should be fine here.
just due to how awful FIFA is as an organization. Like I'll follow it and like
Now we've got an easy
check
way
out the
back.
Champions League and stuff, but especially after what happened with Qatar, I'd rather really not give them like my attention or money. Yo, what's up, DBZ? How are you, dude? Roger, how was your stream? Doing more 15 today? Oh, that's why a lot of them are going to jail and shit like that.
All right.
See anything following us?
Let's get ourselves together.
Yeah, I mean, you'd know, Makoto. You live in Brazil, where like footy is the end all be all in a lot of places.
More of those cubes.
I could use a break.
This is the mark. All right.
Still learning games, AO. Yeah, I got to get with my buddy Poppy. He wants to get into speedrunning. Not sure what yet, but we'll see.
You go out there, Ash. Then tell me those bolts aren't a hazard.
And nothing of value was lost.
Remember you said
I mean, except for them, dude. They lost a fucking money pit with all the FIFA coins and FIFA cards and shit. Dude, I remember my younger brother racking up hundreds of dollars into that game. Microtransactions.
Any chance you could forget that?
I very much have enjoyed this game, to be honest. And for me, I think the best part about it is something that I haven't explored.
What should we do now?
And that's the fact that it has multiplayer. which seems very interesting for a Final Fantasy game that's not an MMO.
That looks bad.
Yeah, there's still a lot of games on my plate, I gotta tell you. What's up, Kihi?
I could keep going.
Yeah, exactly, Makoto. Like, never look a gift horse in the mouth.
Ash, show me what you can do. Now watch.
That was perfectly timed. Ash, get in there. Thank you. Death Lament ×2, Lightbringer, full.
It's losing control.
That is such a tight split to hit. I am a big Lewis Hamilton fan. I have enjoyed him since he came onto the scene, and I love what he does for the sport. But I'm also, honestly, like, there's no one I really dislike. I'm a big fan of Lando. I'm a big fan of Yuki Tsunoda, and I hope he continues to do exceptionally well. And I'm very excited for George Russell, to be honest. I am looking towards George Russell to be the face of Formula One in the future. As, you know, because he graduated with all the other kids, you know, but he didn't land the fast car. And he did his time in a Williams, and when given the opportunity to step up to Mercedes for that one race, absolutely floored the pants off of everybody. And I think that put a lot of people on fucking notice.
And where there's a crystal, there's chaos.
And this year,
Come on.
consistently has proven that he deserves to be in one of the better teams.
Time for a change.
Yeah, we don't like Lance Stroll. However, we do love Sebastian
Time to
Vettel,
go to work.
which is a very interesting turn of spades. Young Sebastian Vettel was more fucking grating than Max Verstappen has ever been. He was one of the worst winners of all time. He just was cocky and obnoxious and fucking very ungrateful, and has literally now become, I think, someone that I would like to see very much in an administrative or public-facing role with the FIA. Or I'm sorry, yeah, with the FIA. In the future when he decides to hang it up, because he is a humanitarian, he is very eloquent, he is just an absolute sportsman, and would be probably one of the better ambassadors of the sport that the sport has seen. Yeah, and I think that's something that's very important. And again, yo, what's up, Steamed Hams? Windows 10 installs take literally forever to fucking pay, Dan. Good luck. But again, we were talking about Senna earlier. Senna put in place some of the stepping stones that Lewis Hamilton has really been able to use to bring about activism and change on a very important level. You know, I would definitely classify Senna as probably one of the first in terms of, like, not being a rich European that, you know, had the money and the family name and the wherewithal to have a shot at becoming a Formula One driver. Now, I'm sure it's been explained, and I know probably Netflix talked about it quite a bit, but one just doesn't simply be a good driver and get a ride in Formula One. Not only do you have to know people, you have to be fairly wealthy yourself, or convince literally an entire company worth of people that they should invest millions, if not tens and or hundreds of millions of dollars into you.
Like a mirage. Makes you see things that aren't really there.
Pierre Gasly is wonderful, and I'm waiting for him and Yuki Tsunoda to come out of the closet. I'm so excited for it. Even though they're definitely not gay. Yo, what's up, Nix? Look, I'm not even the biggest fan of the French, but there is something special about Pierre Gasly. Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on, I have to do it right. Pierre Gasly!
Time for a change. Keep hitting them.
Easy there, champ.
Go for it, Jack!
How are you doing tonight, Nix? I think Shaw is a good dude as well. The fact that he on his own, at least, you know, I'm sure he had to get okay to post it, but like, again, using his personal social media accounts to speak up about what happened today and like kind of the press releases is a good thing. I think a lot of these kids, although they are probably some of the richest people that we'll ever encounter, I still think they were brought up in the right environment and are going to be good things for the continued growth and face of the sport. Oh dear, I don't know why I did that. Are you sure that's not because he's Australian? Yeah, what's up, Ratchet? So far, it's actually been really good. I got away with a big fucking idiot mistake there, but we're good. See, like, I think Daniel Ricciardo is an attractive gentleman, but I'd be worried that he'd swallow my face whole. You can't tell me that jaw doesn't fucking unhinge like a snake. Crash at cops. We talking solo or together? You did have an Australian roommates in undergrad. Go on. Yeah, but runs are going pretty okay, Nix. I hope you're having a terrific time tonight. I hate to say it, but I have a feeling Mick's gonna have a cock up. What's the weather supposed to be for the race? If it's warm, I'm gonna count on either one Red Bull or Ferrari blowing up another power unit. Just, I don't believe it strongly, but it's well within the realm of possibility. And if it's a Red Bull, Christian Horner's gonna have a fucking problem on his hands.
Clouds?
Because the big thing we learned from Charles starting from the back last, a week ago, is that it is not the same as last year where you just roll right through the pack. It is not the same. Beyond that, just the amount of penalties that they're going to have to take because they're already starting to exceed the spending cap. Jack, what are you doing, bud?
Okay. It is. We're a few steps behind.
Come on, we can do this! Get away from the walls.
I know.
Sorry, just trying to be helpful.
I'm not mad. It's just how I am. You are
85% chance for rain. All right, well, who don't we trust to drive in the rain? Lewis and George can do it. Max can do it. Charles can do it. Carlos can do it. Oh no, that leaves Lando. Lando, no. You know what? It might be time for an Ocon crash. It's been a hot minute. Actually, I don't know if they touched on that in Drive to Survive, but the only, like, kind of begrudgment that exists in Formula One is likely between Pierre Gasly and Ocon.
Let's go.
There is a bit of bad blood between the two. Yo, what's up, TMB?
Attacks go right through it. It's like swinging
Back-to-back homers in the first. Jesus.
Enemy spotted.
Well, maybe it's just one of those weird starts where he gives up 2 and that's that. Valtteri into 2 Ferraris. Look, if anything knows anything about rear ends, it's Valtteri Bottas. It's in his name, for fuck's sake.
for a change. All right, look at the size of that thing.
Crush it, and quick.
Go up from here.
Think they can follow us?
For a
I could
for a
keep
pale finish, man, he do got some cheekage. I gotta say,
It is.
that man is not afraid to show the world what his mother gave him.
Now stay there, and we won't have to smash you to pieces. Getting desperate. We're in for it now. Think before you
Oh, come on. This is now not good. For some reason, just would not let me. Oh, I do too. And like, again, it's like the Hamilton effect. He wants to, you know, I think Valtteri Bottas, without the influence and the jokingness of the exposure of things like Drive to Survive and being partnered with Hamilton, like those wacky ideas for charity don't come along, you know? And you can tell the camaraderie. Valtteri kept like a handful of prints, and he gave the last he gave a very nicely framed one to Lewis to hang up in his living room. If anything, I still feel a little upset for Valtteri. Maybe just with how Mercedes treated him. Not the fact that I don't think it was as bad as people said, but it's more of just the fact that they would only give him 1-year contracts. And no matter what, that's going to force you to like really, really perform on your A game every year. This is going to be bad. I did not get the soul shield that I needed off of the ogre pre-lift. So I'm just gonna have to kind of guesstimate this one. I think we'll do summon Tai Chi and just pray that that's enough. Cross our fingers. Our levels are ironically where they need to be, but I'm just short 1 MP bar, so I'm out haste. Cross your fingers, we don't get fucked.
Time to go wild, Jed. Whoa.
Now watch and learn a couple things.
Stun locked? Good. The real question is what I want. I think I want to do Lightbringer into this. I might do Haste and then Lightbringer. We'll see.
Wait, what?
Look,
Now we're talking. Didn't want this fight to end too long.
Me neither. This time, let's make sure it's
Good stagger.
more heads.
Perfect. We're out of there. Good job. All right. Next concern is we need to keep our eye on axe drops. Standard drops there. All right. Now I can like relax and read chat for a little bit instead of just like kind of spewing like crazy. Yo, sounds good. Yeah. Anytime you have, if y'all ever want to like link up for like a stream, or you want me to swing by, or you just want to fucking talk toot about Formula One, just my DMs are always open.
Let's restore the fun.
And if you're planning on doing Monster Hunter Rise, especially Sunbreak, if that's up your alley, we play a lot of it, and this community loves it very, very dearly. Yeah, please enjoy. If you get bored with dinner, I have some shredded chicken tacos set to go in the kitchen if you're hungry.
I think I know this place.
Careful, or you'll upset Jack.
There's a reason we
Monster
can't remember our
Hunties.
past.
What?
Focus on our mission. What else?
All right, so I definitely want to grab Fyra, and Summon Tai Chi is way more important than Haste, from what I've found.
Desperate.
Yes.
So clear. Let's try
If you ever need help, feel free to ask. We'll swing by, either me or any of the members around here. They've hunting addicts.
That thing's huge. Must be good stuff.
Let's cut through.
Look at that. Bet you can't break that wall.
Barely see a
All
thing in
right,
this
Fyra
fog.
times 2.
We had better proceed
Coming
with
up.
caution.
Really wish it was Fyraga times 2, but
Right.
So tell me, which one will you choose?
Which what?
Reward for restoring the crystals. Will it be treasure or the
oh,
princess?
thank you, other Alucard.
For being
How are
offered
you?
a reward?
Of course you were. You just
Poor Sarah. Being offered up like a prize. If I were
Yeah,
her,
there's 2 Alucards in
I'd
chat.
me too. But ridding the world of
Are you two gonna
royalty's
fight to the death
old-fashioned
now?
ways is no easy
Kinda
feat.
hot, not gonna
Well,
lie.
maybe the warriors
mean, what?
can do something about that.
Sure as human.
Yes.
Must be
Nah,
all
it's all
this
good. How are you doing, friend? Yo, thanks for the 5-bit tattoo.
One thing, and you'd get the crown. But it ain't like.
At least you'd be rich.
All right, that's enough.
Yeah.
childish daydreams on you two.
Yeah, grow up.
Better tread carefully.
Fight or fuck, you know the rules.
You don't know.
Well, I'm glad you're feeling a little bit better. Don't forget, we're big on mental health here, so if you ever need them, we have the links to NAMI and a whole bunch of other wonderful groups.
Ash, show me what you can do.
Now watch it learn a couple.
This one must be the time of the
I want it out of my sight.
Okay, this is fine. That is not fine. I still need to have Summon Tai Chi held here.
One left to go.
Okay.
Still alive? When will this stop whining and I would rather die.
Wake already.
Not the best, but we made it through. This is the tricky fight mid-game. Waitmate's still a level down, unfortunately, because of what we missed earlier. Dragon cussies. Y'all want some dragon cussies? Indeed, Ace, indeed.
You don't know.
No, it said dragon cussies. It was actually Queeses, but I'm not gonna lie, I've developed a great fondness for this level. Just like how much of a daredevil move it is. You know what? We'll be fine here.
Guess we go through there. Not until we find a way past this lava.
That's weird. I'd expect it to be hot, but it's actually pretty nice.
That's because the fire crystal's covered in darkness. There must be a fiend here.
Jack, careful of the gas. Don't want to breathe too much in.
No sweat. Better tread carefully. Time for a change.
Damn this lava.
There's gotta be a way across. Let's find it.
Now let's move.
So what happens when we revive the fire crystal? I mean, we've been using fire without it.
A real fire is much hotter than you remember.
Really? So water will boil faster?
I might pass out.
Let's go round.
Let's clean it up. That solves
Yeah, pretty much. I just have to keep an eye on my HP.
Should be fine here.
I could keep going.
I think we can use that.
I'll check it out.
We were just down there not long ago.
Yeah, that means we're making progress.
Might have better map.
Oh boy, he crossed me out there.
That is seriously awesome.
Right.
Pretty high up, aren't we? We must be near the top.
That means the fiend's close too.
Battle is close. Make sure you're ready.
Might be in big trouble.
Summon Tai Chi, Haste, Lightbringer. I can get them all in.
Oh my god, Aaron, you're so fucking cool. Holy shit.
Yo, thank you for the bit threes.
Time to go wild, Jen.
Holy shit.
It's still gonna go through. We're just gonna lose time.
Give us everything you
Wow, saved attempts. 4 10s. Very nice.
Oh my god, Aaron, you're so fucking cool. Holy shit.
Don't worry.
Okay, Hallowed Massif. I just need to make it through the last 10 minutes of this fucking run. That's all. Alright, I'm definitely looking for axe drops soon. Definitely at Cavern of Earth. Hopefully like an eclipse at level 48. Fuck.
That woman who was...
Have you ever seen things in...
Axe drops. I need an axe. Because my War Scythe is all the way back from Crystal Palace. It's now about 14 to 15 levels out of date. Let me tell you something, pendejo. You pull any of your silly shit, you flash your piece out on a lane, I'll fucking take it away from you and
Just the thought
jam
of
it up your
climbing
ass and
makes
pull
me
the
tired.
fucking trigger till it goes click.
What's up?
Just got a feel.
Jesus.
But I can't find
You
the
said it,
words.
man.
I got it.
Nobody fucks with the
Lost.
Jesus.
Oh, it's so cold.
The Big
We are
Lebowski
quite
is still
high
a
up
very
out there.
underrated movie in my opinion,
Perhaps we
and
may even
I
have the chance
honestly
to
I think one of
try
Jeff
this.
Bridges' best roles. Like it was one of his best performances. Same thing with John Goodman. John Goodman was insanely good in that movie.
What should we do now? I hate this. I've got this sinking feeling in my stomach.
Shut the fuck up, Donnie!
You know, I feel like I might be pretty good at climbing.
Don't be so sure. That thought might not be your own, so I'd take it with a grain of salt if I were you.
An avalanche! Be careful!
Ash, show me what you can do.
Here it comes! Watch out!
Time for a change.
Didn't really lose too much time there. We'll be alright.
What did this?
What's good though is we're up to 5 already. 6 bars would be optimal, but we can still get away with 5. That's still summon Tai Chi and Lightbringer.
Don't look very stable.
Agreed.
All right.
So much snow! I can barely see a thing!
I never thought it would be this bad. Let's go slowly. Am I glad we made it through there?
This should get us 6 though, because we're gonna roll out into this.
You've got my vote.
I think.
Finally, a challenge.
That hit and it's gonna hurt.
Not off to a good start. We got this.
6.
So over climbing.
So,
No, didn't get any of the
first
drop
got to
there.
this mountain,
Unfortunate.
I felt loss. Also excitement at the thought of scaling this thing.
Excitement? I don't
Bam.
believe
When I think of those feelings of loss and excitement, I see a man. One who lost something because of his pride and carelessness. I just hope that man's this is the same color as the
Yep. Philip Seymour Hoffman.
Take a look.
Yeah.
Sure.
The movie's a treasure. Astucci? Eclipse 47. So it's 1 level under what I want, but it'll be good enough. It'll hold.
Let's get ourselves together.
It doesn't even matter if it's like slightly weaker, like rarity wise, because that is a big damage up, and it's also an affinity up. It's really nice too. Looks like we're gonna get all 6, so it will be haste, summon summon Tachi, and Lightbringer.
Let's have a look.
This is the one.
Well, there you go. Philly's already fucking fighting back.
I'm ready.
Yeah, exactly, Ace. It sits in a very weird position, in my opinion.
Ash, show me what you can do.
Body is decaying. Look, it's creating sludge.
Smells nasty. Best keep our distance.
The whole area is covered in that rot. What do we do? We're running out of room to maneuver. There must be a way to get rid of it.
But it's still going.
It's just a mindless animal clinging to survival.
Steve Buscemi was also, well, obviously was also in that. He did very well in that role as well. Like, he played what I imagined Steve Buscemi to be like in real life. Kinda timid, but like trying to be the best friend that he can be, but like definitely doesn't want to get involved in his buddy's crazy fucking shit. He's just like begrudgingly along for the ride 90% of the time. Anyway, if y'all haven't, fucking get in the Discord and subscribe to the YouTube. Please. Thank you.
This is the one.
So the earth crystal's in here somewhere, right?
Yeah, though it's covered in darkness.
Something smells rotten.
It does.
This is the one. I'm ready. Let's move.
Oh shit. Yo, Takian went out to Alucard. You son of a bitch. What are you stocking up on cooking votes? Oh yeah, very light voting so far for the cooking stream. Y'all y'all gonna let me get away with an easy one this month or what?
Let's find another way.
Dude, I get so excited when the new Swelly drop. Like, I know Palmer and I haven't like posted those tweets in a hot minute, but I tell Shelby every time. Like, I'm always in the bathroom when they go off, so I just go, babe. She's like, what? Do you need toilet paper or something? I'm like, no, new Swelly drop. She's like, oh, very nice. I'm like, yeah. It's like, are you gonna be in the bathroom for the next 40 minutes? Probably.
Let's go.
This'll be a breeze.
If I combo it with a poop, it's a smelly Swelly drop.
Any ideas?
Like, that's the thing. You gotta gas up your homies. Like, 90% of the time, it don't cost you no money. And it's content that I enjoy anyway. So, like, why would I not hype up a homie on this shit, you know?
Okay.
Might be in big trouble.
Just keep hitting them.
But for real, though, if you are a enjoyer of speedruns and, like, learning about speedruns and the history of speedruns, definitely check out Dr. Swallman's content. Oh, God, dude. Really? I've never seen this. I don't know what to do. There we go. I'll just do that. So a bit of a time loss, unfortunately.
Getting desperate.
Hey, Sophia.
Yeah, unfortunately, we lost like 10 seconds standing there with our fucking dick in our hands.
What in the world is it?
I wish I could
They
tell
said he
you,
had his
but
dick
there's
in his
no way
mouth.
else to know for sure.
Seen that Eddie Murphy back of the house.
Let's ask him next time.
I wouldn't.
You remember anything about that place, Ash?
Little. It's where I got the crystal from Jack.
Yo, nice triple. Again.
Makes sense.
Reminisce about the past when you're old and gray. Right now, we got a job to do.
I mean, can you name, like, actively, Dad, can you name a time when the Phillies weren't god fucking awful with runners in scoring position?
Impressed.
Hey, Jack. Are you mad at us?
No, it's not that. When I touch that black mist, those monsters leave behind flashes of these movements spawn in my head. I can't tell what they're doing.
That was weird. Just wouldn't let me grab it. It must have been occupying the same space.
These crystals protect us from that, and that's all that matters to me. All right.
Tachi haste.
More of those cubes.
Let's relax for a bit.
Dude, we love gambling here. Are you kidding me? I'm like the XQC of no repercussions, except I'm not a fucking piece of trash.
Show me what you can do.
You got it.
Wow, what in the absolute fuck, dude? You did not do this to me twice. This, I've never seen this. Never seen this.
By the beast.
The light, the power.
Wow, dude runs over.
This one's got some teeth.
Got this. We got this.
Now watch. Things got magic.
Come on, dude. This run's pretty much fucking over now.
We're not done yet.
It won't go down so easy.
More cyan. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine.
Lost a minute to the Lich fight because he decided just to fucking... Good fucking God. Never seen that before.
This is the
Well, that's a problem. Because most of our time save was being carried through there. Yeah, I mean, I'd say before Howard entered his true strikeout era.
Greetings, O most...
Anyway, how was everyone else's day? It's Tuesday. Week's almost halfway over.
That looks pretty old. I wonder, does it work?
Looks like things are finally in motion.
It's finally open. Let's go.
Hey, Jack.
Let me guess. More memory talk.
Well, that's good. Better
Memories
is
are
always
precious, don't you
good.
think?
They're so
Glad to
precious,
hear it.
keep
I
to
was so
yourself.
fucking exhausted today. Like, incredibly fucking exhausted, but I made it through.
So the place we came from.
Hype for tomorrow. I
is
get to,
different from this one.
you know,
Came to
reconstruct a
this world,
little bit of my
strike
living
down
area and
chaos,
streaming
and
area.
become warriors of light.
You don't need to say
I
that.
have been putting off a vacation in hopes of Japan being a thing for the past, I don't know how many
Let's
years.
get back up here.
Unfortunately, I don't think it's going to happen this year again.
Nothing's ever easy for us, is it? Let's silence this thing.
Is what it is, unfortunately.
Here it comes.
For some reason you got a raise? Yo, that's fucking awesome. I have not.
This will make things easy.
I'm still in the job market. It's been an entire year of applying to jobs for Scrum Master and Technical Producer. About 350 applications to date. I've heard back 0 times out of those. But what are you gonna do, right?
The only thing I can remember about home is tall grass. There's a feeling full of it. A weird white room. That's all I can recall. Nothing else. Not even the town or my house. And so, I want to go home. To a home I can't remember at all. Hey, are you guys listening? Enemy spotted.
Yeah, boy! I got a couple of homies that are in it.
I'm not afraid.
Things we see on this journey, they're stirring up our memories. Everyone's memories. If there's a reason we forgot, there must also be a reason we're remembering, right?
Like I care.
Not off to a good
Hey,
start.
check out those new, check out them new sub badges, AO.
Lives will be easy without
Now let's move. Hey, so aside from becoming warriors of light, I feel like we had a greater purpose. Do you two remember anything?
I remember being from here and getting the crystal.
No, I don't want to lose to anyone else. I know I have to live and... No. No. Jack will be pissed if he overhears us. Let's go.
Dead if that thing hits us.
There must be a way to stop it. We just have to.
This one won't go down easy. Be on your guard.
All you got.
Quick.
Now then.
Let's get ourselves together.
Jack.
Save it. There's a fight up ahead, and it won't be easy. We have to focus on what's in front of us before we can think about the things behind us.
Completely single-minded, huh?
Dicks!
Do you? Oh, who doesn't? Dicks are great. Thanks for the dicks.
Time to go wild, Jen.
No way! That light beam! I knew it! It's that team attack!
Falling to pieces.
Nice. Got all of that one.
All right, then. What's next?
Oh, I'm an enjoyer.
Looks like that set it off.
I think it might need someone to calm it down.
Then let's get to it, shall we?
Bought back a little bit of time there. Silver bottoms. Look, it's most of my chat.
Nice work.
All right, I just need, well, basically everything to cooperate with me here, and it generally hasn't, unfortunately.
Looks like we're in the ocean now.
I should have guessed. Where else would the fiend of water be?
It is. This is there you are.
I don't stand a chance.
Careful!
This mark here. It means we shouldn't use fire, right? Get hit and it's gonna hurt.
The door opened. Was it because we destroyed that generator earlier?
Maybe. Anyway, it's open, so let's go.
Look at all the electricity coming out of that thing.
We should definitely keep a white bird.
This door. It has the same design as the other.
So, if we can find this generator,
A little slow, but I needed to do that.
All right. This is the
Warm welcome.
Come on, follow me.
What?
You're in for it now.
Gotta keep our heads cool.
There's a dark aura in the air. It's down there.
That could only mean closing in on the water crystal. Then let's keep going.
Oops.
All right, this is the one.
I went to do that
Hey,
just
Jack.
a little early.
What do
I'm
you
okay
think
with
of
it.
Princess Sarah?
What?
At least it's not talk of the past. I'm asking about you now.
I've got no interest in her as a person. I know I have to protect her at all costs.
Well, she seems to have opened peace and familia after all.
You really want to protect your princess? How about becoming a knight?
That's up to the royal family.
And if you were a knight, I'd expect they'd give you work that requires a less delicate touch. Is that really? In the water?
Maybe
That's big.
how we got here.
The thing will pass the need for boats. Let's pretend we didn't see it.
This must be the key to that door.
Right. That means we can.
All right, next thing you got to do is push Marlboro into the corner down there.
Open sesame.
By the way, why were those pirates so upset?
Right now, they are at the mercy of the wind. But if we revive the water crystal, we can restore the balance, and the sea will be itself again.
Be itself?
I admit I'm unclear on the details.
I doubt those pirates know either. Something tells me they'd be in a bad mood either way.
Yeah, we got really lucky. He catapulted himself. Yes. He rolled around and came back on the last swing. Beautiful.
This key's a little different from the other one we got.
I mean, we still have to deal with stupid, stinky Kraken, but could be worse.
All right.
Excuse me.
There's that sinking feeling again. Which can only mean...
Yeah. Final beat. Long rest. Stop dragging your feet, Jed.
All right. Cross our fingers we get one that cooperates.
Time for a change. Ash, show me what to say. Let's lop off those tentacles. You won't need any.
Ah, so close.
It's off. Head on to the heart.
Oh, come on.
Time for a change.
Well, we ain't saving that time.
Come on, we can do this.
That sucks.
He's definitely angry.
So what? Let's save him now.
Watching our every move. Be careful.
You got it.
Not great, unfortunately. I really, really wanted this fucking...
Time for a change.
Really wanted this sub 2, but it just keeps fighting and keeps fighting. We're like running out of time on it here. This is also another brutal ass fucking chapter to run against. I should really honestly figure out the second half of the game. Like, from Ruins of Machina on, I get a little sketchy, unfortunately. I'm sure we can do Ancient's Tower a lot faster, too. Anyway, Alfina mentioned it earlier. Check out our friends at SkyTech. Stream wish list. Boom. There. My shilling is complete for now. I don't have much to shill. Yeah! Our friends at SkyTech have hooked me up with a few components to keep my shit running. Yeah, dude, they're great system integrators. Like, their PCs are pretty damn fabulous. 2 of the community members have them, and they have, like, 0 fucking complaints. Yo, what's up, Don? Yeah, it's not the best run, but it's ahead, so I'll take that. It's very hard to argue with. It also comes with a warranty and their tech support. And if you want, they'll build it on stream for you if it's a custom built. Plus, they give me a little kickback for referrals, so that's also really nice. But yeah, their pricing's pretty damn good for what it is, to be honest. Like, I remember the days of, oh, you're having someone, like a company build your computer. Congratulations on fucking paying like 3 times as much.
These pirates have all gone mad.
No mercy, or we die.
Yeah, I know.
Yep, there it is.
Crystals.
It's like Sarah said, the world's changing. Not everyone can handle it.
Yeah, I'm definitely not the best runner at this, Don. This game is also incredibly rude to me.
They think we're...
Time to go wild, Jed.
Now watch him learn a couple things.
We made it through. This fight has fucking cucked me so hard the past couple of runs. We're slowly losing our shot at the, Okay, we got a fresh axe at least. Yeah, there's a lot of RNG that goes on in this and a lot of bullshit. I need to not fuck this level up either. This level is just really confusing. Yeah, Makoto. That's what I was saying. No one's like really banged anything on me yet.
I have no memory of this place. White walls, white floors. Honestly, I find it unsettling.
Well, we're here, and we have a job to do.
I know that. Let's find Astos.
Careful. This place seems liable to fall apart in a minute. Typical of any fault.
All right. Time for a change.
Every room looks the same. Easy to get lost.
Not if you pay attention. There are differences.
Minor misstep there.
Watch out!
All right.
It is. Up ahead.
Time to go to work.
Gonna know why I did that either. Idiot.
Now then,
What should we do now?
time for a change.
You've heard of Lufenia, Neon?
It's a fairy tale, right? Everyone's heard of it. The stories say it started as a tiny village, looked down upon by the great kingdom of Cornelia. But through some sorcery or science, it soon overshadowed its neighbor. It prospered, thanks to strange devices that served without question, and fearsome instruments of war. Conflict broke out between the nations, and continued seemingly without end.
This is the one.
I never finished my story about the Lufenians. There's not much left. Cornelia was populous and strong. Yet year after year they lost ground to Lufenia. It was then, when the Cornelians, weary of war and on the verge of breaking, that without any warning, Lufenia vanished.
Vanished?
Stories say no trace of their civilization remained.
No way.
Don't look at me. It's just an old legend. No one knows how much of it is true.
Where? Oh, I ran right by it. Okay, so time loss. Astos sucks.
Don't worry, we got this.
This is not great, though. I probably lost like 15, 20 seconds on this already. Easily.
Should be fine here.
Excellent. It's open.
Time for a change.
What is this? Some sort of crystal?
I don't know why I didn't do that, because this was so dumb. I should have been hasting out of this. Really fucking cutting my dick short here.
Here.
I should have been hasting the entire time.
Cornelians often say that things they can't explain were left behind by Lufenia.
This tower just popped out of nowhere. So it's more of a gift than a leftover?
Huh. Worst gift I've ever seen. Trapping us in a room with a bloodthirsty monster? Someone in Lufenia had a serious sadistic streak.
They're testing us. Just bastards.
Okay, well that didn't work out, and I wasted a fucking MP bar, so I'm idiot now.
Second crystal activated.
Aren't we done yet? Another key.
Let this be the final one, please.
But Astos is pretty bad. Marlborough in the speedrun is pretty awful because you go in super low. This one is not great either.
Looky here.
It feels as if there's a locked door around every corner. They must really want to keep something safe.
Yeah, I'm just like burning time left and right here.
At least we have time to take a breather.
It appears they've all activated. Let's investigate.
All right.
All right, so we're gonna have to summon Tachi. Well, haste. You know what? I'll probably summon Tachi, to be honest. But yeah, this is gonna be pretty damn difficult here.
I can't do this for much longer.
It's your call, Jack.
This is another tough one due to low MP.
Behind this door. Right.
All I know is there's a powerful darkness in there.
Oh,
I'm just gonna go in blank, and I think once we get up, I'll summon Tachi on it.
Time to go wild, Jed. Whoa!
You got it.
This is the
Here it comes! Watch out!
Fuck.
skilled in swordplay and magic. Impressive for a mere machine.
Ancient tech made some serious weaponry. Unconventional. But deadly.
I've got some Nah, it's just driven by darkness. Let's put it out of its misery. All right. Ash, show me what you can do. I've got a chance.
Try not to get hit.
This is the one. All right.
Whether powered by ancient technology or dark energy, it has overstayed.
Lost more time, but whatever. This point of PB is a PB. That was just ugly. Just unfortunate. We did lose a lot of time just due to me being lost. So that entire little split could be like almost about 40 to 50 seconds faster. Fuck. We also had a crappy Astos. Terra Tortora. Yeah, there's also a solo fight that I have to do against a Gigas, an Ahriman, and a Mind Flayer in our return to Cornelia, and that is also pretty awful. Also, Kihi, the scale came. Thank you. I can get back to baking. Yo, welcome back. Yeah, I do a lot of baking, and for me it's easier to measure stuff by weight as opposed to like using cups and teaspoons and shit like that. It's also way more accurate because it's not really open for interpretation, you know?
Enemy spotted.
Let's knock him down.
That is generation
All right.
Astos was looking pretty rough. And not just monster beat me
Yep,
up.
yep,
rough,
yep, yep.
Something deeper.
Can't be
but
losing
good
time
luck
here like
getting
this,
him to
idiot.
tell you why.
He makes us pay in blood for every question we ask. We're doing his dirty work for him.
So long as the connection is good, I consider it a fair trade. Now then, we destroyed the power source, so the barrier should be down.
Hey, Jack, we need to have a talk. Now that our crystals won't protect us from the mist, you're a liability. You depended on yours to keep you safe.
In other words, you'll be forced to do your favorite thing. Reminisce.
Well, it was nice knowing you guys.
All right. We're in for it now.
We gotta keep our heads cool.
Okay, I at least have an axe that's close.
Hey, what are we even doing
I need to step up
Killing
my
all
game
monsters.
here.
Duh.
Shut off
We
my
do this for
brain. Don't
Astos,
worry about the
and he
notes.
gives
Just
us
do
the
what I know how to
info we
do.
want.
What info is that?
I get the feeling he knows lots of stuff. Like world affairs.
There we
history.
go. Looped them out of the way. Won't have to deal with them on the comeback. Weird camera. Yo, what's up, Hoot Boot?
Alright.
But I think there's a way up.
Get the same vibe.
We'll be surrounded in no time. Let's get it over.
You better tread carefully. Nice. Down with the old, up with the us.
I don't care about any of that crap.
If it's not chaos, killing.
Dumb, but
chaos,
otherwise
fighting
okay.
dark.
That's what we like to
Who
hear.
cares,
Positives,
right?
homie. Positives.
All of that's just background noise. All I care about is
Finding something to replace that purpose you lost.
you got it. I need a name. Something to kill. I'm nothing without a battle to fight.
So Lufenia sends its refuse here to generate even more darkness.
But they want to make the stuff.
I have the feeling I wouldn't understand, even if someone explained it to me.
Couldn't make it more obvious, could it?
Yeah, and it even happens with guardian monsters. Not very subtle.
Might be in big trouble.
Think before you strike.
There. The barrier must have gone down somewhere.
Jack, you okay?
That drive inside of you was what kept you anchored.
Oops.
Now it's gone. We're worried about you.
It's not like our job's over. Lufenia's darkness is still out there. Growing stronger.
Oh, God.
It's
I'm an
right for
idiot.
once. Jack, it's fine if you're rattled. Just stay on point. Remember, we got your back.
I'm so dumb. Should have been taking care of my notes here, as opposed to fucking about.
Alright.
I'm gonna lose even more time here, especially if this boss fight sucks. God damn it. Why am I so dumb? Literally the one time I took my eyes off my notes.
Wow. It's lovely.
I never pegged you for a nature lover.
You really know how to ruin the moment, huh, Jed?
Right. Right.
We should be careful.
Ash, show me what.
Gross.
Let's get rid of you, Jack.
Right? Now we can see the red.
Reel it in, man.
Now,
Ba-da-dum.
What should we do now? What do you see in that tower?
No idea.
Yo, Uncle Scott, what's up, homie? Hey, how was Xenoblade Chronicles 2 today?
Better off if he doesn't remember where we come from.
Hopefully it was a good time. Can we get a shout out for Scott? Scott's great people.
more of those.
This will be rough.
I'll make it regret facing us.
There's a lot of darkness for such a villain.
Let's clean it up. This is
Another day.
we know what to do.
Yeah, that's what I have. I've made a lot of dumb mistakes with this run, and I'm just honestly trying to hang one on here.
All right.
Jack, are you up for this? There's an enemy ahead. I know you sense it.
Dumb question. I can always fight, especially to get what I want.
Oh, this is not good. Yeah, I'm definitely going to lose time because I got spun around a lot. We're going to have to pray that Terra Tortora goes properly. Yeah, me too. The later half of this game is pretty awful for me. A lot of this is I just spun myself around, unfortunately. I'm just going to have to live with the consequences.
Like a living crystal.
All right, that is definitely not great. I need to step it the fuck up. Yeah, if y'all don't know Uncle Scott, fabulous, fabulous. Speedrunner, homie, all around good fella. Dude, I would recommend it. This game is super fun. Oh, gee. Let's try this without me making a mistake, shall we? There we go. All right. If Astos cooperates, we can save a good bit of time here. Like literally 30, 40 seconds or more. Need to keep my eye on the prize here. But yeah, I'd love to PB, but I really want that sub 2. Oh god, those captions are fucked. We're gonna have to deal with it. Yeah, no, I feel you. This plays nothing like Elf, in my opinion, though. Like, not even close.
It is.
Enemy spotted.
Time to go to work.
Where do you think Lufenia is?
Somewhere far away, I'm sure. Not just in distance, but in time, too.
I can't even visualize that.
Imagine you're a worm squirming in the mud.
There we go.
The Fenians are birds soaring through the
Fuck!
sky. They could eat
Already
you
a
if they
time
wanted,
loss.
but they'll probably just cover you in droppings.
Ew.
Time for a change. Getting desperate. Wouldn't want this to go to waste.
Let's put it to good use.
This is the one. The bull! Ash!
Let's be the first to welcome these monsters into the world.
Let anything kill itself. It's amazing!
What the hell? It's coming apart.
Midair? Get out of here! Move!
I think we overdid it.
Who cares? At least we learned something useful.
The darkness we sensed is
All
gone.
right. One minor spin
Let's smash
around.
some more.
Oh, Jesus. Everything else will be fine.
Those who sent us here are afraid of this world reconnecting back to their own.
In other words, they're terrified the past they abandoned will come back to haunt them.
Are you two talking about the Lufenians?
It's like that story wasn't all fantasy. That's our Jack. I'm amazed you realized they could be broken. I totally missed it.
Ash!
Another statue.
Good. I'm pulverizing it, but keep on the lookout. Another statue down. Next.
Yeah. Let's go.
Is everyone still with us?
My count, yeah. We're good. So how many statues left?
Just one, but not for much longer.
We're making somewhat decent progress at least, though. 710's really fast. So hopefully we can fight back
This
just a
darkness
little bit of
the
time.
Fenians are sending.
Catalyst for change. It corrupts animals, people. It's what caused all this madness.
They're sending it here to manufacture more.
And it's that darkness that dulled the crystal's light.
So basically, darkness makes sparkly happy world a sad gloomy world?
And what's our role in all this?
Balance is lost if the darkness grows too strong. We're regulators. Our job is to maintain equilibrium between light and dark.
We're at death's door! Hurry!
This is the last statue. Remember, stay vigilant.
Good recovery.
Try not to get hit!
Yes, I see that. Now let's try not to go down with it.
You're in for it now.
Think before you strike.
We finally made it down here.
Time to confront Astos. Let's go.
We fought to dispel the darkness as warriors of light. To save the world.
But we did too good of a job. So the Lieutenant sent more darkness.
Maybe it wasn't just us getting rid of the darkness. Maybe someone was adding light as well.
That would be the princesses. Especially Sarah, I'd wager. No darkness lingered within the castle's walls.
Princess Sarah must have a crystal. Maybe that's part of it.
Oh, right. I forgot about that. The crystals resonated when we met her at the fountain.
I'm gonna go light breaker on this. It might be dangerous, but let's cross our fingers. I just need him to not float around like a dickhead.
Why is darkness surrounding us? What's going on?
Nice. Okay, part one down. Let's just not get blown away on the second. And then we got the really awful Ahriman Mind Flayer Ogre combo. That's what I needed. All right, this gives us some time to work with. I'm gonna go probably Ahriman first because it's probably the easiest to take down, unless the Ogre jumps me. Okay, new axe, new gloves, new hammer. Let's go. Brutal Tackle, Ogre, Ground Pound, Ahriman, Brutal Tackle, and then I got to take down the entire party. With only 11 seconds to save, this is going to be pretty tough, but here we are. Would love to get a first try PB. Would y'all want to do more of this? Would we want to slide over to like Elden Ring? Do we want to do something in between Persona 5? What do you need the throne for, Makoto?
You remember now, right? It's our job to guide him. No cold feet.
Jack can't do this by himself. He needs us.
Agreed. That is the reason why we're all here.
Can't let him down now.
I always have suggestions open, which is terrifying given you lot.
What will happen to Cornelia?
Protected. We have no other choice.
No need to fear, Neon. We're heroes, the warriors of light. We'll swoop in and save the day.
This is the one.
Oh, Divin Key, KBD fans. Normally Divin Key, though. A lot of stuff you can find on, like, shit-ass Amazon. So the custom builds are all going to be on the budget side, but I love Gatorins, dude. Don't forget, all the keyboard builds are up on YouTube. The Akos are really nice, by the way.
Gosh, need to do all
The Akko matchas, they're real fucking nice.
Don't worry about what's behind you. Focus on what's ahead.
Very inexpensive too. But for the giveaway keyboards, you'll get to pick either clicky, linear, or tactile.
Me? Chaos? What a bunch of idiots. It's ridiculous.
It sounds good, Lancet. We'll definitely see what happens. This fight can literally sink the run, unfortunately. This is, like, in my opinion, the toughest fight of the run. Because you're just dealing with a bunch of enemy AIs and hoping that none of them are dog shit. And it's basically 1v6 and then a 1v4, so...
Just a little further. Time for a change.
I'll see who looks like the most ready to get popped here. Okay, good start. No, you dick! Alright, now I'm fucked.
Time for a change.
I have one shot to make this work. Okay, so we didn't die there. That's a positive. Yeah, I'm from Philly. It's an interesting place. Okay, this is now the tricky part to get through this very quickly. There are quite a few of us, though. The Philly meetup, before COVID, like our Twitch Philly meetups were in excess of like 50, 60 people.
Yeah. The chaos that gnaws at this world is the final, sad end for fallen strangers who lost their battles against darkness. You saw that when you defeated the fiends.
Exactly. We aren't warriors of light, Jack. We're pawns the Euphonians unleashed in an unwitting world.
Fuck!
Doomed to fail time and time again. Outsiders don't belong here.
This time, Astos played his part as guide flawlessly. Until now, we've never made it this far alive. All that's left is for you to master the darkness.
Beat the darkness, Jack. Darkness is our enemy, no matter what form. We know you're stronger than
All right, one down. Let's go. It gets easier from here.
Stop this!
Did I play my role right? Sorry, must have hurt.
Hi, Jack. We didn't shoot you.
Neon!
Okay, cool. Push them into a corner.
I'm disappointed in you. I guess you'll just have to
Yeah, I grew up like an hour from Philly.
Not gonna happen.
I'll be
Awesome.
waiting on the other side.
Okay, I'm definitely going to save time here, even though this is not the greatest.
Why? How could I?
remember what you've lost, who you failed.
All right, just make it through Chaos
I
Shrine.
wanted to, but
Saw it through. No regrets.
Brutal tackle into ground pound, brutal tackle into ground pound. There's still time to save this one because I kind of had to juggle the final boss a little bit. This is definitely not what I wanted. I wanted to be like 2-3 minutes up, but look, I'll take a sub 2 gladly. Just got to get through it though. Still fucking quite a few minutes left to this run.
We finally partitioned ourselves off from that vile, obsolete world. We cannot allow them to reestablish the connection from their end. That is why we need to keep monitoring the balance of light and darkness. If it looks like it will crumble, then we inject darkness to reverse the course, or reset the world if need be.
Of course. If I could reset the world. It is. No, that's not enough. I need chaos. Chaos! All the chaos there is in
Great
this
dodge.
cursed land.
Another great dodge. Last second wiggles, baby. Last second wiggles. Casting that early because I don't want to cast it in the middle of everyone there. Especially with Mind Blast. Accidentally get fucking grabbed.
Jed, Neon, Sophia, you were guiding me, weren't you? Setting me up
I don't know why I took that wide.
to
Stupid.
become chaos. The Lufenians don't deserve a future. I'll use their power against them. And the power they fear the most. I'll tear it all.
Alright, break some crystals. Haste into Brutal Tackle into Ground Pound. I just have to read it right. That's all I gotta do. Yeah, this part of the story was a little rough.
Bastards don't deserve the right to play God. I'll smash the light till only darkness remains.
What is that?
Here we go.
Shut up, asshole. Stand
Fuck.
back and witness the birth of chaos. And watch as your plans turn to dust. Cornelia doesn't need Lucifer's darkness. I alone am more than enough to drown the land in shadows.
Cease this foolishness. Eliminate the target.
Yes. Murdering every last one of you arrogant bastards sounds like a fine idea.
Not great. All right, well, that definitely was not fast. Hopefully we can still save a minute here, but I don't think we can. Unfortunately, I think we're not getting the subs due. God fucking damn it, dude. I wasted so much time there. It's a PB, but it's not the one I wanted. Nope. Not sub 2. Fucking useless. For some reason, I just can't understand a lot of this game. I don't know why, but I'm just particularly
Reset was
bad at it.
successful. This was all part of our plan.
Yeah, it's like a
Wasn't it,
201,
Ash?
or it's like a 230.
Sorry, Jed. It was
That
never a
sucks.
mercy to
Oh, well.
forget. You were right.
PB is a PB. I just
And I
don't
should've
understand this
listened.
game the way I should.
Neon. Sorry to get you mixed up in all of this. Thanks for sticking with us till the end. Sophia, this is our world now. I won't let those bastards use it as their plaything. Those of you who love Cornelia,
Boo.
never give up hope. The warriors of light will come one day.
I beat the fuck out of my
PB'd
dick
though.
so goddamn hard.
Wasn't perfect,
that
but
I
we
can't even
PB'd. We
feel
lost
my
a
left
bit
leg.
to
My
fucking-
left leg has
That
went totally
fucking
numb.
agitates my
And my dick has also went totally numb.